welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here today because you have been just learning step by step on what we need to do and prepare for us to start your DS160 form for you to apply for your US visa. So we've gone through many steps already, and today is the day that we are going to construct your DS160 and submit it. So make sure you have a pen and paper handy. There's certain things you're going to want to definitely have in place before we get started. Make sure that you have your passport data page. You make sure you have all those details, including your parents' first and last name, and different things like that, so you can successfully submit your application today. So if you are first time here, my name is Angela Beausoleil. I am a Canadian citizen, but I'm also a Nigerian permanent resident. I'm very familiar in what people are facing when it comes to travel with fraudulent travel agencies. So I'm here to help you do this yourself. So stay tuned as we start the process of putting together your DS160 form so you can apply for your visa to travel to the USA. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Today's episode, we are moving right forward into the DS160 form. I'm going to follow you step by step on how it is to complete this form and then submit it. So we are on our page for the apply for a US visa. Now I'm working with Nigeria. Sorry, because as most of you know, that I am a Canadian citizen, but also a Nigerian permanent resident. So I'm very, very connected, very knowledgeable about Nigeria. And so we're going to go right into it, not wasting much time. Go into the Nigeria link, and start moving forward with going through the DS160 form. So here we go. If you look down here, how to apply for a visa, but we're going to go right into here, the DS160 information. We did go through that in the previous episode, the previous video. So we're going to go into this link again and then just go right into the DS160. I guess we could have went down here too, but did it go? No. Okay, let's try this one. Complete my DS160. There we go, I think. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we went through the guidelines and an overview in the last video. So if you didn't get that, you can certainly go and check that out. But right now, we're going right into the visa application process. Okay. Okay, so now we're in a different, we're out of the other link entirely. This is where you would start the process. Now, either you have a pen and paper handy, because you're going to need some information, but I'm also going to teach you how you can just save it onto your laptop very, very easily. Okay, so pick your country, and there's two locations in Nigeria that you want to select, and either Abuja or Lagos, and I'll just go into Abuja, no problem. And then you have to enter the digits right here, your code, okay, MM96EX, okay, and then we're gonna start an application. Okay, very definitely gonna want to make sure you know what you want to enter. Okay, it's very easily with this process. Sometimes you don't have much time to do it before they're going to kick you out. It says 20 minutes that you can be paused, but no, not at all. So this is your application ID number. Very important to have in case you get booted out, you need to go back into the application or even make changes before you submit. You need to have access. First of all, we need to press agree to these terms and conditions, and then we'll move forward. Okay, I'm not going to print this yet. I'm not going to say this yet because I want to have this information on that paper. So, for example, what is the given name of your mother's mother? Well, as long as you remember what the answer is, you can really put anything here. I'm just for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to put Jane. Okay, so now you're gonna go and print this. So you have it for your records, don't lose it. Sometimes it's easier just to have this on your computer. So you, let me see if actually this is gonna be on there. Maybe not. So I'm gonna save it a different way because I want this information. Okay, you know what, let's get out of there. And what you're gonna do, you can still, you can still print that or save it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a trick. So you're gonna right click on your mouse, okay? And you're gonna go down to print. And this way the whole page is gonna be saved, okay? Now you're gonna see, you're not gonna print it. You're gonna save it to your laptop or save it to your phone, okay? And so here it is, okay? So you have the ID number, but if you scroll down, you have the security question and the answer right there. So you always have it. So, excuse me. Let's go here and save it. And then just save it somewhere where you can remember where it is. And then you can just put, application or whatever. I'm just going to leave it as this for now. And then just save it. You can label however and save it wherever. Okay, so when that is done, you want to continue. And now this is the starting process of your DS160. If you look up here, you're going to see that your application information is here. And these are the categories that you're going to fill out on the side here. Okay, so first of all, let's go with your names. Okay, so I'm going to just use my name on the account, and this doesn't exist to me, so make sure you have your surname and your given names. So that is your first and middle name, if you have. Whatever it looks like on your passport is how you should input it into the system. Okay, so this doesn't apply to me, but if you have native alphabets or whatever and you want to include it, definitely do that. Okay, have you ever used other names? Now this is going to be very specific to people who are married or adopted or whatever the case is, religious, professional, whatever. Now you can say yes if you have another name. For example, a woman would have her maiden name here. Okay, I'm going to say no for simplicity's sakes, but this is what it looks like. Okay, this is where you add those names. You want to fill it in. If you have been married and you have and you don't carry your father's name anymore, you put your father's name, your birth name in here. Okay, other names that are used could be a nickname, it could be even more middle names, what have you. So that is where you would add it. Okay, so I'm just going to say no. Okay, now continue. Do you have a telecode that represents your name? I'm going to say no, and over here it means a telecode are 4-digit code numbers that represent characters in some non-Roman numeral names. So if that pertains to you, you would definitely say yes, but it doesn't pertain to me, so I'm going to say no. And then your sex, of course, is female. My marital status, I'm just going to put single. If you're married, definitely make sure you have that there. My date of birth, okay, 1 January, I'll put 80. Okay, and where were you born? In the city, let's say Lagos. Okay, Lagos. And then your region is going to be Nigeria. Okay. Continue going down, and this is where it's really important. Make sure you save every page, because if you don't, you're going to have to start all over. Okay, so it confirms that it's saved. Now I'm going to continue with the application. Okay, we're going to go down, and then we go to next, the personal. Okay, now select your nationality. Okay, so again, it's going to be Nigeria. And do you hold a nationality other than Nigeria? I'm going to say no because I'm pretending that I am Nigerian here. Okay. Are you a permanent resident of the country that other than your residency where you live? I'm going to say no. Okay. Now, the next one is your ID. Okay. So most of you have a national ID number. Definitely put it in, okay? And it's your national ID number is a unique number that your government provides. The U.S. government provides unique numbers to those who seek employment, like your social security number or your taxpayer's number. Okay, so definitely put in your national ID number here. But I'm going to say it does not apply to me. And then social security, you don't, if you've never been to the US, you're not going to have this, and you're not going to have this. Okay, so then again, let's save. Okay, continue with application. Okay, and then next. So definitely fill out every part of the application. What is your purpose for travel to the US? Now let's just put down, you're gonna go for, where is it here? Temporary worker, no. We're gonna do visitor, wherever it is. I'm blind, it'd be business and tourist. Oh, right here. Ah, that's right at the top. Okay, that's what we're going to select. Be specific. We're going to go for tourism. Or we're going to, let's just do this one. The B1, B2. Let's keep it simple. Have you made specific travel plans? If you know where you're going to be staying and you know when you're going to be, just say yes, that you've made those arrangements already. Okay, so you're going to arrive, let's say, the 19th of, say, April next year and 2023. That's when you want to travel. The flight is unknown. Okay, arrival city, let's say New York. New York, okay, okay. And then the date of departure. You don't want to stay too long if you're just going as a tourist. So I would say 2 weeks, which would bring you to, let's see here. Let me just check the dates. 2 weeks from there. Just give me a minute. 2 weeks from the 19th would take you to May 3rd. So let's do May 3rd. Okay, the 3rd of May, 2023. Okay, we don't know the flight, and we're going to also be departing from New York. Okay, provide the locations you plan to visit. Now, I think I'm just going to make it simple and just say New York. New York, stay in the state. Okay, and where are you going to be staying? Okay, let's just put in a fictitious address, 123 4th Street. Okay, and then New York, New York, New York. Let's just put that, New York, and the state is New York. Oops, New York, New York. Oh. Okay, let's go right here. Okay, zip code unknown by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's good to put the zip code in there. Just make sure there's no blanks in your application. Okay, and who is going to be paying? You're going to be paying for your own trip. Okay, let's just keep that simple. And now we're going to save that again. So you see how important it is to have your information because it's going to be asked. You don't want to be fumbling for your information. Okay, so that is, make sure you check that, make sure it's all correct, and then you're just going to move forward to who you're going to be traveling with, your travel companions. The person's traveling with you. Are there people traveling with you? Just say, whatever your case is, yes or no. I'm just going to put no for now. And we're going to save it. Okay, let's continue. Trust me, you're going to want to save every page. I'm telling you, it's a nice reminder. Have you been to the US before? No. Have you ever been issued a visa? No. Have you ever been refused a visa? No. This is my first time. And that's what happens. Sometimes people are just first-time travelers, so we'll treat it as that. Has anyone ever filed an immigration petition on your behalf with the United States? No. No, because I've never been there, so nothing's going to be claimed against me. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to save that. And again, we're going to continue with the application. All right. Next is going to be your personal information. And again, make sure you fill it complete, including the zip code. I just like, this doesn't apply, but I just like to see a complete application. Okay, 1135. I don't know. Ogun Avenue. Don't even know if that exists, but we're, oops, 1135 Ogun Avenue. Okay, and then you don't need to add anything to that. Actually, that would be kind of where you would put your bus stop or whatever in this section as a landmark. And we're going to say OTA, Ogun State. Again, really just make sure you have it complete. And then the postal code, zip code 1003-278 we'll put, because I already have it in there. And the region would be Nigeria. Okay. Now, is your mailing address the same? Just say yes. Unless you have a different mailing address, but typically it would be the same. Now, your phone number, okay, 234-080-123-56897. I think that's right. 123, 123. Okay, doesn't apply. If you can add another number if you have, but you don't need to. So there, I would just definitely, if you're working, add a work number. That will add value to your DS160. It shows that you're working. So if you have a phone number, let's add it. 234-081-606-96503. Okay, let's just, that is a fixation, a pretend number, but definitely put in your work number. Have you used any other phone number in the last 5 years? I would say probably not, because Nigeria is really good for keeping phone numbers. So just say no. Okay. All right. Email address. Very important, because all correspondence is going to be through your email. Okay. All right. Have you ever used other email addresses? Well, it's up to you. If you have, especially if you have applied before, it's good to have, but I'm just going to say no. Now, this was fairly new here, the social media part. It's not very old, but you know, they do their research before you even go for an interview. And so if they see anything suspicious on your social media, it may impact your decision. But if you're not worried, like seriously, add your social media. Okay, and they have a list here. Send them your Facebook, send them your Instagram, you know, let them explore, let them know that you don't mean any disrespect, no harm to the country. You know, I think they're more or less trying to see if there's any terrorist acts or anything like that. So definitely, like, say Facebook. Let's go Facebook. Oh, you hear the train going by. Okay, so I don't know, my name, Africana, I don't even know what my link is, but you can find your link and definitely add it. So I'm just going to add that. Do you wish to provide information about your presence on any other websites? You know, some people are celebrities that like to share their successes. You can certainly, you know, link that up to strengthen your application, right? Photos, videos, anything like that is very good, but I'm going to say no, I don't have anything. And then we're going to save, right? We're going to save. Again, just continue saving. Okay, continue. And we're going to move forward. Okay. And do read on the side here what they're trying to explain. It's definitely some helpful hints. All right, now you're going into your passport information. Okay, so you're gonna say you're just a regular travel. You have your regular, so A1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, your passport number. Actually, your passports may have a number on it. You can certainly add it. I would recommend it, but if you're not sure where it is, just does not apply. Okay, and it's from Nigeria. Okay. It was issued in Lagos. Okay, Lagos. And it's definitely Nigeria. Let's come up with some dates. Make sure you fill it in, or else you won't be able to move forward. Okay, so 2 March 2022, and that will be 5 years. It will expire. So 1 March, sorry, and 2027. All right. Have you ever lost your passport? Okay. Be honest with this, because they do have records of everything. So again, you want to be 100% transparent on your application. But for now, I'm going to say no. Okay. And I really advise people, if you've changed your birth date in any way, be very sure. I don't ever advise it, but it's very common in Africa, Nigeria, I know for sure. Be very mindful, because I've seen people get denied in interviews because they didn't even remember which birth date they put on the application. So be very, very careful. Okay. So, do you know anyone in the U.S., a contact person or organization? Let's just say no, just because you're going for tourist. Okay, you don't know anyone, you don't have an organization. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Relationship to you would not. Oh. Well, why aren't they letting me do that? Okay. Oh, other. Okay, you should be able to. Oh, geez. Okay, you know what? I think what they are going to be asking for is an address of where you're going to be staying. Okay, your U.S. point of contact can be an individual in the U.S. who knows you and can verify, if necessary, your identity. If you do not personally know anyone in the U.S., you may enter the name of a store, company, or organization you plan to visit. Okay, well, you know, let's make it an organization. And I don't know, so let's say a hotel, Hampton Inn. Okay, and relationship to you, it has no affiliation here, so just other, and that's going to be where you're staying. 1235 103 Avenue. Okay, that's your U.S. address. Oh, Avenue. Okay, in the city, New York City. And then your state is New York State. Okay, and your zip code 12345. Okay, and we don't know the phone number, but we can just kind of, I'll just put down a number. So say 505-967-7894. Oh, I didn't even get there. Okay, 505-968-9654. Email address, okay, doesn't pertain, but you see the difference. You need to put a phone number, so make sure you do that. Doesn't apply. Okay, so we're going to continue. Oh, and see, it timed out. And this is the problem, that was not 20 minutes. So you have to be very careful. Now I have to go back and enter that information because it didn't save, I don't think. So now we have to go back. So you remember when we entered, we had that code. Actually, it works out that it's going to work out okay because I get to show you how you can log back in. Okay, so you're going to pick the city that you chose before, which is Nigeria, Abuja. And then you're going to put in the code MK4P. Okay. Now we're going to go back and retrieve the application. Okay, retrieve it. All right, so now the application number, I have it here. I'm just going to copy and paste it in there. Okay. Oh, geez. We're getting it. Okay, copy it, and we're going to bring it over here. Paste. Oh, geez, why is it not working? Just give me a minute. It does take a long time to do this application. So you need to at least have 20 to 30 minutes allocated for this, and make sure you have all your information handy. It certainly makes it a lot easier to complete. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, there we go. And so retrieve application. And so, what was my birth year? 1980, that's right. So the first 5 letters of your surname. So African was my surname, Africana. Birth year 1980. Oops. 1980, and Jane. And that should be able to retrieve the application. First 5 letters of surname. Oh, maybe it was, okay, hang on. Right, okay. I got that mixed up. We did the surname first, that's right. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's save this quickly. Yeah, we did this. Okay, so we have to go back to the address and everything. Okay, address, phone number. Oh my goodness. So see how it can take long. Oh, thank goodness the information's all there still. Okay. Oh yes. Save. I'm going to go back and save it again. But yeah, no, I know for sure that we're going to reach a page where it wasn't saved. And I think it might be... This is all done, yeah. I don't know why it went back so far. Okay, the US contact, I think we might have to redo that, yes. Okay. Oh, sorry. Do not know. And then your organization, which would be Hamptons Hotel. Hampton Inn. Okay. And other. Okay, save. Oh no, we can't save it until we put the address. 1234 105 Avenue. Okay, and just leave that blank. New York, New York, New York. Okay, zip code 12345. And phone number 505-698-7456. Okay, email address, we don't know. And let's save it now. Okay, good. Okay, now we're going to go back to family. Okay. Okay, father's first name. Yeah, so here you need your parents' names, okay, and their birth dates. Preferably, you fill in everything, but if you don't know, then you just press you don't know. But let's try to fill out as much as we can. Joe Smith. Okay, date of birth, say 8th of November 1945. Okay, and is he in the US? No. Okay, now Jane, oh, and I did this the wrong way, but that's okay. Jane, just for learning purposes anyway, Smith. Okay, your surname is your last name. Smith, okay. Okay, and date of birth, say the 8th of January, sure, I don't know, 1950. Okay, no, she's not in the US. Okay, do you have any other relatives? Nope, just going for a visit. And let's save it before we get kicked out. Wonderful. Oh, what did we not answer? Okay. Okay, I thought I got that. Okay, no problem. See, and you can't move on until everything is answered. You see that, especially if they are a requirement. Okay, so we're moving on to the next screen now that we have that saved. Now, work and education. Okay, this is pretty important also. Your current employer, okay, let's say, I don't know, you're agriculture, maybe you're a farmer. Save that. Present employer, I don't know, let's say, Omoya farm. Okay, let's put that. Again, in the address, I'm going to just use this address. It's already done. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it at that. And then the start date, let's say that you've been farming for a while. So say say March of 6 of say 2002. Let's try that. And if you're employed, that's fine, but as farmers, you're not employed really. You're self-employed. So let's just say it does not apply because you are self-employed. I'm a self-employed employed farmer. Okay, simple enough, and then let's save it. Okay, we're going to continue. And let's go into your education. Were you previously employed? You know what? Say no. You're self-employed. You've always had that. Your level of education. Have you attended any educational institute at a secondary level or above? I'm just going to say yes. And they're going to want the details of that. The name of, okay, so Lagos University. Okay. Address, I don't know. 147 Lagos Avenue. Okay. And then Lagos. Okay, zip code 12345. Okay, and the course you studied, say agriculture. Okay. The year you intended, okay, so you start farming in 2002. So let's say you graduated in say August 2000. Oops. Okay. Date of attendance. Oh, okay, so let's go back to this. This is going to be 1998, and then you finished in 2000. Okay, let's just throw in some dates here. Don't need to give it a whole lot of thought, as in this is a demo, 2002. Okay, so let's save that. We're almost there. Okay, and so we're going to continue. And we can't move forward until all this is completed anyway. So yes, it is taking a little bit of time, but hopefully you're learning some valuable information. And it's not scary. It's not scary. You don't have to pay an agent to do this. You can do it all on your own, step by step. Your language is Yoruba, okay? You don't belong to a clan or a tribe. And have you traveled to any other countries? Sure. Let's say yes. And that they're going to ask, yeah, that you went to, I don't know, let's say you traveled to Ghana. Okay, let's say you went to Ghana, and then you're going to add another field and say that you went to Dubai. Okay, Dubai, which is right around here. Or no, it's going to be the UAE. There you go. Okay, and that's all we're going to put. So you have a little bit of travel. Have you belonged to or contributed to or worked for any professional, social, or charitable organization? I'm just going to say no. I'm going to say no to all of these just because of time. Okay, no, just read them. If you've been served in the military, have you ever committed a crime? You know, those types of questions. Have you been yeah. So I'm going to say no to all of these, okay, just for simplicity's sake. I've not done any, this particular application has not done any of those sorts of things. So, okay, but do read through them carefully, okay? So, do you have any diseases? No. Mental disorders, physical? No. Have you ever been a drug abuser? No. Okay, let's move forward here. Okay, and we're going to continue with some more questions, but they're all going to be no. Have you ever been arrested? No. Have you ever violated a conspiracy? No. Are you going to engage in prostitution in the States? No. Have you ever been involved or seek engagement or engage in money laundering? No. So this is all criminal offenses. I'm just going to say no to everything so we can just move on. But do take time to read them. All right. And let's continue. Part 3 of the security. This is where we are on the side here. We're almost completed. Okay. I'm going to just say no to all of these just to get through them. But like I said, definitely do read them, okay? No, no, no. And your answers are probably all no as well, but do still take time to read. It's like signing a document. You don't sign anything unless you've read it. This is also a legal document. It's your application. So you have to be 100% truthful. Okay, no and no. Let's save. And continue. And now we're in the last part. No, no, no. We're almost completed. Save. Now, what's really important is getting your photo correct. The next one is your photo. Now, it says to upload a photo. Now, you need to be very specific with the photo details. Now, in the beginning, before we went into the application, it does ask you, or it does explain the size of the photo. I've uploaded photos before and then just doesn't go through because it's wrong. So when you go get your photos done, make sure you talk to the person and say, I need this specification for my US visa application. Okay, so definitely if you look here, upload photo, it tells you how you can load it. You could just scan it properly. Don't take photos of anything, digitally scan things, okay? And it goes into detail of what is required. I'm not going to go through that now, but you certainly can read that. And are they gonna let me to go forward? No. So I'm gonna have to find an image just to put there. They're gonna tell me that it's wrong, and then we'll be able to move forward. But definitely you should have the proper photo size. Okay. Let's just put something in there. We know it's not gonna work. If it works, I will be very surprised. Okay. Choose file, and then let's just upload. See, file is not valid, image type. You should be able to move forward. Okay, so now I have a photo attached, and let's just see if it will upload. Okay, there you go. We have your photo. She's just a young girl. Okay, so see, now it's saying to go forward without a photo. So I don't know why it was causing issues. Okay, so it looks like it didn't receive it. Okay, no problem. You can bring a photo with you, but I highly encourage you to get the right specification and just make sure that you have it, that you can upload it on the system. So now we're going to review our application. Okay, so we're going to review it quickly. Normally what I would do is I would copy all of this just in case there's a glitch and you're not able to retrieve it at the end. Typically I would do that, but for today I'm just going to continue moving forward. Everything looks okay. We're just going to do a quick review. Make sure there's no blanks. Just really make sure there's no blanks. Make sure everything is accurate. So let's just save that. And then we're going to continue to the signing of the application. Okay, so there's you got to sign it electronically, and once you sign it, it is a legal document. Okay, make sure you notice and read all of the conditions and agree to everything you need to agree to. You see it there. And now you have to have your passport number with you, your travel document. Has anyone assisted you? Say no, you're doing it yourself. And then you're going to sign. Okay, passport, travel document. So make sure you have it in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then enter your code. The BCBY. Okay, and now you are going to just submit. It's okay. Let's just submit. You have successfully signed and submitted your application. You cannot make any changes. So that's why it's very important to really, really look over your details. Make sure it's 100% accurate. And now you're going to go to the confirmation. This is very important. So you're going to email it to you. Okay, so you have the confirmation on your email. Okay, would you like a confirmation sent in? Yes, I would. Okay, email confirmation. Okay, that is where it's going. That is what is on the file. So I will receive that confirmation. So let's go back to the confirmation. And yes, you have that security, but sometimes things get lost. So let's try to print. You definitely want to print the application. So let's go to print that and have it for your records. You know, so that's okay. I want a copy. You need to have a copy of your full application. So let's print the application. So in other words, save it to your desktop, your laptop or whatever you're using. Definitely save, save, save. Again, it's having that documentation on file. That way there's no discrepancies. You have the information there. Again, you're going to go to the print option, and then this is going to come up to save it to PDF. Okay, so definitely you want to do that. It's very, very important. Okay, and just wait till it's loaded, or else it's going to cause problems in saving it. Okay, we're going over and we're saving it on my other screen. It shows that it's there, so I'm going to save it, and it's done. Now you can go back again to the confirmation. You can, yeah, I guess we're done. Okay, so we're going to exit, but if you want to go back, You can create a family application, do anything else you want to do. But that is how you fill out your DS160 form, and it is submitted right away. And now the next step you have to do is set up for your interview date. Okay, take care. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if this was beneficial to you. Do share it to your friends and family. Take care, and we'll see you next time. All right, so I hope you had success in putting all your details into the DS160 form. I hope you're able to submit it successfully. And now we are still going to continue working on your profile to get other things in place to prepare you for your interview. So definitely, if you enjoyed this and it was informative for you, give us a thumbs up. Share it with everyone you know who is also wanting to possibly travel abroad to the USA. And definitely subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our new upcoming videos to help you walk through the process. Click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of those new videos coming forward in the near future. Best of luck to you, and it's been a pleasure working with you today, and we will see you in the next video.